Hey Kelly, I want to thank you for taking your time out and do this testimonial for us. So why don't you tell the folks out there your experience with the chiropractic and the techniques that we do here, and then maybe talk a little bit about your daughter.
Okay, I'd love to share my personal experiences. And first I want to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to acknowledge you, because you've really made a difference in my life and my daughter's life. I started coming here about 13 years ago. I'm a massage therapist and a parent educator. I was having some problems with my wrist and elbows and was told that I had carpal tunnel and I may need surgery. And I was amazed by how after a couple adjustments my wrists and elbows were better and I didn't need surgery. Along with that, I had a 3-year-old daughter who's now 15. She's been coming here ever since. She suffered from severe asthma and she's very, very sick. As a small child, she was preemie. When you started adjusting her right away when she was 3, she would be in a severe asthma attack.
Yeah, she was tough to adjust, wasn't she? I couldn't get her to stay on the table.
Absolutely squirmy. But you'd move her right through it. Her breathing would improve. When she had fevers, an adjustment would drop her fever within seconds. I really appreciate that. Gave me a lot of peace of mind. I've been hooked ever since.
Well, thank you very much. You've been to a lot of chiropractors, and as a holistic healthcare practitioner, I think that you know the difference in a lot of different techniques. And we do a specialized technique here called advanced biostructural correction. How did you feel about that technique versus the other techniques that you had?
What I really loved about it, it's very thorough. It addresses from head to toe. So, you never know where the catalyst of it is, or I don't. And that's what I loved about it the most. I didn't just get the quick fix. The way you went over my whole body, and your commitment, and your follow through on the phone calls, making sure that everything held, or if you had any questions, that was greatly appreciated, because a lot of times I had questions.
Yeah, it's really kind of remarkable. What I loved about it the most was the fact that you could do, within 15 minutes, you could change somebody's posture. Now you typically, the kind of work that you do is very stressful on your arms and your wrists, right?
Correct.
Okay. How do you feel that the technique helps you with that?
Can I be truthful?
Sure.
I wouldn't be able to still do massage for the last 20 years had I not and still received chiropractic. I know this.
Well, that's a really nice compliment, because all of us are in this together, and the effects that it has on our joints and wrists are really powerful after another years. 20 years is a long time to be in business. I'd like to go back to Carrie just for a minute. Kids are kind of interesting. They don't take to strangers very well, and I know it took us a little while for Carrie. What would you say to those people out there who don't know anything about chiropractic, and what do you think that they should consider with regards to their children?
Oh my, where do I begin? That was a lot. I'm trying to bring it down.
Yeah, okay, sorry about that.
Right. What I've learned so much from you, and thank you also for educating me, is that everything in the spine has to do with different parts of the body and the organs, and small children respond so quickly. In this regards to, you've helped her with her breathing problems through chiropractic adjustments, with her fever, chiropractic adjustments. The backpack issues, which I wish were addressed more in the schools, we have to do something about that.
Yeah.
You've helped her with that, or she's had some challenges because of the way she carries her backpack. But I recommend anyone, no matter how young the child is, to bring them in. I've learned so much how it can move them through their illnesses.
Yeah, you and I, we have to deal with people, and we're also dealing with the changes in the healthcare system. In your opinion, do you think that it's worthwhile, it's a really good investment versus traditional healthcare for children and adults to be under chiropractic care?
Absolutely. You know what, I think the thing that I love the most for me and my daughter is it moved us through our illness quickly. And the education that you have given me has fallen over into my practice with my clients. I learn a lot from you, so I appreciate that.
All right, well, thanks so much for sharing that with us.